Today I'm going to be making homemade beef jerky. You don't need a dehydrator or anything like that. I got a big slab of London broil. I basically use London broil for all my beef jerky. Main thing you got to do whenever you're selecting your meat is pulling off all the fat, because when you make homemade beef jerky, the more fat they got on it, it helps degrades the meat and it makes it go bad faster. All this excess fat and everything, you can use it for your beans or anything, black eyed peas, good for New Year's. Shame to make it go to waste, but I don't ever let anything go to waste.
Put it in a bag or a sock and beat the crap out of somebody.
Now comes the fun part. Cutting. Cut your meat however thickness you want. That's just a end piece. You can make it that thick or thin, depending on how much you want. It's always good to have your meat slightly chilled for ease of cutting. As you can see, that's just one way of cutting the meat.
I like keeping my meat kind of lubed.
If you cut your meat this way, is for the pull. Cut your meat this way for the chew. Me, I like to chew.
I don't want nobody chewing on my meat.
See how the size is? You can always turn around and come back and slice it down the center. Make it like this. That's all. It's all on your own purpose. Whenever you want to make your own homemade beef jerky, cut it the way you want. You can have thick slices, thin slices. It's all about your own personal preference. That's one of the good things about cooking. The more you cut your meat, you can have more beef jerky, less beef jerky.
That's gonna hurt.
So I'm going to do a little combo. Some thin slices, some thick slices. No, you're not getting no free sample. This is not sausage. This is basically raw meat.
It is raw meat.
That's what I said. This is raw meat.
You said basically.
It basically is raw meat.
It just is raw meat.
Brr.
Now get back to beating it.
I'm not beating my meat. I'm chopping my meat. Slicing my meat down the middle. Making homemade beef jerky.
Like I said, that must really freaking hurt.
I don't have an issue beating my meat. You like my
You said
meat.
you're not beating your meat.
Exactly.
Then why you ain't got an issue beating your meat when you said you're cutting your meat?
Because I can actually take this jerky and beat it.
You don't want to do that?
No. Which you can get you a little meat cleaver and beat it down and make it a lot thinner and spread it out throughout the whole beef jerky process.
Yeah, I don't think you beat your meat with a meat cleaver, but okay.
Well, a meat tenderizer.
There you go.
Boy, I swear. People want to call me out while I'm trying to make a video.
You required me to be here.
You just cursed.
I know. It can be edited out.
Yeah, I know how to put a one hertz sign clean across that. It's not very hard. I want to piss him off, edit the video where he says that, where he curses, and I just go, beep. Don't edit in an actual 1 hertz like the typical boop that you would hear. Just me screaming, beep.
Sometimes you may have to re-sharpen your knife because the meat kind of. Yeah, I know. Huh? Sometimes you gotta re-sharpen your knife because the meat actually dulls it out as you're cutting.
What? Glad you ain't nearly as hyper as you used to be, dude.
I'm not a professional butcher, so I just cut it as I see fit. Make it a little easier on a marinade.
Where is it supposed to fit?
It's not a jigsaw puzzle.
You know the pieces fit? Did you watch them fall away?
It's not a Tool song. Now, as you can see, I got my meat cut. Other than this one little piece right here. Got some thick ones. I got some thin ones. Hey, I like all kind of size meat. I like them thin. I like them thick. It doesn't matter.
You like them long and you like them short?
No, I like them thick and I like them thin, like my women.
You like them hard and you like them soft?
No, I like a hard body and I like a soft body, depending on the femininity of it.
Nobody's being sexual.
Sexual?
Sexual.
Sexual.
And I just started the video again.
No.
Some of the things, some of my marinade, Worcestershire sauce. This one is totally optional. Crab ball for the extra spice. Well, with me being a Louisianan, this is a staple of life here. Liquid smoke for the smoky flavor. Zydeco Fire. I know these people personally. Best seasoning dust I've ever had. I would be using this all the time in my videos. And as you can see, there's the address and the YouTube and the Yahoo account. Their official site that you can actually order this stuff. This one was from a pound of Zydeco Fire that I bought from them. They're not a sponsor of the channel, but they gave me the authorization to use their product on my channel. Oregano for flavor. Red pepper, crushed red pepper for my marinade. This is what my marinade looks like, all mixed together. And it also has bacon grease in there as the added flavor. You don't have to add it. It's all in your own personal preference, how you want to cook it. You just take your meat after you get through cutting it up, put it in the marinade, make sure it gets covered real good. You don't have to do it in any particular fashion or method or anything like that. Thick slices, thin slices. Because I'm doing it 2 different ways. I just did it for the chew, not the pull.
keeps changing the video every single second.
Let them be.
I have it. Does it? Does it? I have it. Wait, what y'all doing?
Always just take your meat and flip it over. Make sure it gets a good coating of the marinade. Let the meat marinate for at least 4 to 6 hours. The marinade might not look like it's a lot, but yeah, the more meat you put in it, it causes the marinade to rise. Always add your seasoning to your taste. I never measure because I know what I like. I've been cooking for years. But cooking should be fun. You know, you can do it with your kids, which I will be doing videos of my cooking with my kids. Stay tuned for that. Oh, and if you like my videos, click like and subscribe. Help the channel out a lot. I'm just starting. This is like my 4th video. If you have any ideas on what you'd like to see me cook, just comment down below and I'll see about doing it. But you gotta think too that I have allergies to seafood. It sucks because I live in Louisiana. I can't eat anything that comes out of water. Fish, seafood, shrimp, crawfish, all that good stuff.
Cameron?
But yeah, I'll attempt to do it, but I won't be able to sample it. So I can't tell you my honest opinion on anything that I might cook seafood related. Other than that, yeah, I'm willing to try anything.
Anything?
If you're curious what I look like in real life, you can always... It's a running joke in this household. Now that everything is marinating, you can always come back with your seasoning. If you ask any Louisianian where you can get the best meals at, they'll always tell you their house. Because the restaurants will give you what you ask for, but if you want real Louisiana cooking, go to somebody's personal house. Now all you do is let the meat marinate for 4 to 6 hours. Let it soak up all the goodness. See you in 4 to 6 hours. Now here's been at least 4 hours of marinating time. Take your meat, put it on a cookie dough pan. Doesn't matter what size you got. Just spread it out equally so you can actually have room on there for convection heat to circulate with the pan. It may not look like it's got a lot of seasoning or anything like that on it, but you can always come back and put it on there after the fact. The main thing about this is just putting it on the pan, getting everything set up. You can always come back with your marinade or your seasoning to add it to your own flavor, add it to your own taste. Yeah. Doesn't matter how you spread it. As long as you got it on there. Try to cook as much as you can.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, Joseph.
Sometimes that's what I'm
Yeah.
for. I'm washing cupcakes. Washing some beans. Oh, come on, me.
Yes, my oldest son is here trying to help me with this video because I do have a tendency on trying to figure out proper wording and doing things without getting aggravated or like he claims it. But yeah, it's all good and fun. Just relax, do your thing like I do. But it's kind of aggravating when you're doing a YouTube video and you're trying to come up with commentary for a YouTube video. This is what I have so far. I still got a whole lot of beef jerky left. So just add your seasoning and enjoy. Stick it in the oven for 250 degrees as you work and marinate after you got through marinating, and just let it cook. Here you go, got the homemade beef jerky in the oven, set at 250 degrees. Slow cook it to help get it all cooked.
Words, dude.
I know, huh? You ever have my jerky in the oven, set at 250 degrees, let it sit in here for at least 30 to 45 minutes and let the oven work its magic. As you can see here, the jerky is pretty much done. Some other pieces of the jerky need to be cooked a little longer, but the darker pieces are already cooked and ready for consumption. That gives more room for the rest of the jerky that I have to be cooked. And here's a finished product of the homemade beef jerky without a dehumidifier, seasoning, and everything. Really spicy. This was made for my son, and yeah, he enjoys every bit of it. Unfortunately, he couldn't stay here. He was in the background. You didn't see him. But yeah, this was especially made for him. Thanks for tuning in.